Hi, I'm Jess, and this is Jamie the Sim. Welcome to the channel. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is part 4 of our Queen Anne series. We're actually going to finish off all of the exterior build outs and the landscaping today. I made this a couple of weeks ago. And just haven't had the time to sit down and watch it and do the voiceover yet. So that's what we're going to do today. And then I'm going to start moving on to the interiors, which is going to be very exciting. So I'm pretty happy with how this all turned out. I was thinking that, since we are focusing it around the Vandenbergs, what does a grand estate need? It needs a barn and a horse. I feel like they would be horse people. Rich people like horses. I wouldn't know personally because I am not a rich person, but I understand that rich people like horses. So we're going to build a barn. I know there's a lot of people who don't like the style of barn that I am about to build, but I, for some reason, really do. And this is my build and my house. So we're going to do what I say. Anyway, so we're just putting in the one box stall. I do like the big barns that people build with like multiple box stalls. I think they're really, really cool. And I am slightly obsessed with these huge double barn doors. It does make for a massive build. It has to be 2-story to fit and everything. And I'm trying to figure out what I've done wrong. I brought that wall too far in. So that's fine. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I recolored those barn doors. I should probably do that. I haven't even considered uploading this to the exchange yet, so that's fine. I think there's a whole bunch that I will kind of fix and modify. I also haven't play tested anything yet, so I don't know if there's going to be any routing issues. We might, I'll do that before I kind of upload anything onto the Sims 3 exchange. But see, that style of roof I quite like. A lot of people hate it, and I respect that. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. I really like the shape. Is it ideal? No. But I think it's quite cute. I like it. And we've kept the siding exactly the same as the house, so it all kind of blends in, which I think is really lovely. I think it'd be cool to do like, a big stone farmhouse or something one day with a proper wooden barn like that, the Amish built ones. That would be quite cool too one day. And yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I really need to recolor those barn doors. Yeah, I think some sort of black to kind of blend into the main house. And those windows as well. I didn't do anything with the windows. I do quite like these windows. The styling on all the items from the Pets expansion pack. You get all of these lovely woods and things like that. I quite like them actually. It's all very, farmhouse vibes, which, let's be honest, we all like a little bit. I don't know that I know anyone who isn't into, farmhouse vibes. Trying to find wallpaper. It also comes with all this gorgeous paneling. That one's cute. And I'm going to change that floor up. So I've been thinking that what I need to do, and I haven't done it yet, this will probably come in when we start doing the interiors, is that a family that's meant to be the king and queen of the realm, they're very, very wealthy, they should have a butler. It kind of blows my mind that they don't. Well, it doesn't really blow my mind. I feel like they should have a butler. There kind of isn't really anywhere in the house for a butler to live because you do have to give the butler their own room. You've got to give them their own bed and stuff. And I think a fantastic place to put a butler would be in a little loft room above the horse stable. So in the barn. And yes, I think that's going to be the plan. Is it, ideal? No, but I think I feel like Katarina Vandenberg is the person who would absolutely have their butler sleep in the barn. Although if we're talking kind of historically, there should really be a basement that's like the servants' quarters. That would also be a very cool thing to build one day. But one day, not right now. So I'm playing... I will eventually just go back to the same gate that we used at the front, which, for continuity's sake, is really the better option. So this video originally was about an hour long. So we're going to do the barn area. We're going to do a pool area, and then I've built, and I don't know if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to change it, swap it out for something else, because I was thinking maybe there should be like a very old school type chapel on the lot that serves as like a mausoleum for the family, where the family weddings take place, all of that sort of thing. But what I put in for now is actually a hedge maze. I don't know if it's usable. As I said, I haven't play tested it yet. I think it looks really good. The video is actually kind of satisfying to watch of it being built, actually, not going to lie. But again, I don't know if it's functional. And I don't know if I like it enough to keep it, or if like a little kind of family chapel is what's really needed. I also feel like this outdoor spaces are very separate. They're not kind of blending and looking old and seamless, like they've all been there for a million years. There's well-worn paths between them. I'm kind of not really getting that vibe at the moment. It's all a bit kind of clean. But I can keep playing with that. If anyone has any tips, I would really appreciate it. I'm wondering if, maybe I've started to kind of make some things a bit too modern. So I'm just kind of pulling out random decorations to put in this barn. There's a little desk. All those, the saddle thingies that they sit, the holder display thingies. Clearly, I'm not a horse person. I'm not rich enough for that. But that's fine. Yeah, it's kind of basic and kind of boring for now. But, if we play in it and put an actual horse in there, then obviously that gets a bit more exciting. So the horse has only got a little yard to kind of play in. I do like that metal statue. And so what I'm doing here is, look at me with all this terrain paint. It's super messy. I really should have gone back through with the eraser tool, but that's okay. So this is kind of where they're going to hang their laundry. So I put a clothesline out here because those stairs lead straight into the laundry room. So we're going to hang a clothesline, and then down the side beside the house is actually going to be like a little kitchen garden. So it'll be a place to plant if, I don't know, maybe I should move in a playable like housekeeper or something who will kind of take care of the kitchen garden so they can grow some, herbs and stuff like that. That's all going to go down the side. I think I really like that flowery kind of terrain paint, but I don't use it very often. I don't know how I feel about the red roses on the pink flowers, but look, at least it's not bare. At least it's not just bare green lawn. See, what a freaking mess. They're meant to be little garden beds. I think there are so many better ways to do this. One day I will work out. No, I'm already getting ideas. I could put those little low fences around them and then just color in between the fencing. But the tiny low ones that they can still walk over, because there's some that are low that become an actual fence and they can't go through them and can't walk over them, but they are those little low, like just kind of divider ones that they can walk over. I think that's what I'm going to do when I come back and edit it before uploading anything to the exchange. So what's the next bit that I do? I can't remember if I do the pool first or if I do the hedge maze. I literally just watched this video all the way through about 2 minutes ago and I can't remember. Story of my life. No, I'm pretty sure we're going to do the hedge maze. So my idea was that we put a giant statue in the very, very center of the maze to form like, that's the guide point. So from every point in the maze, you can see the statue. So, that's the very center. You can also get down to the lake through the maze, but to get to the lake this way, you actually have to go through the maze. So it's almost a little bit of a security system. This statue that I've managed to pull out, that Pegasus, is giant, and I've still raised it up on a platform, which was possibly unnecessary. But it's a very cool statue. I like it a lot. I don't use statues very often. Like, all of this outdoor landscaping stuff, again, is not generally my vibe. So I keep kind of coming across items that I'm like, oh, that's cool. How have I never seen this before? And I'm like, because you don't do this very often. So I like it. We're just going to put a couple of little lights around it on the platform. Again, I don't think the lights that I ended up putting are just those tiny, tiny little spotlights. I think we can do better. Because, as you'll see, yeah, look, it's doing nothing. I think we need those big Klieg lights, but I don't know where they would fit. Again, I don't know that the hedge maze is really the best option for this area. Like, it's a cool idea, though. It could also kind of destroy the routing for The Sims. Like, I just don't know that it would be playable at all, knowing how finicky The Sims 3 can be. But look how satisfying it is to watch. I'm literally just making it up as well. Like, there's no rhyme or reason. There's no logic to it. I haven't planned anything. I haven't designed anything. I'm just drawing straight lines. I don't know. I considered making the laneways like only one tile wide, and then I thought that would be even worse for the routing. But I think the two is good. I think the two is kind of the best that we can do. See that space there? That's the only entrance down to the beach. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm trying to kind of find my way through it. Oh no, I'm 99.9% sure you can get through it to the beach, or to the lake, I should say. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's traversable. Again, we'll test it out and we'll see it. And look, if it breaks the game, then we'll go with the chapel idea. The more I think about the chapel idea, the more I do like it. Although I feel like that maybe a chapel belongs in like a stone castle kind of thing. Because now that we're kind of looking at the Vandenbergs, I also have some ideas about building them a proper like stone palace. This is a beautiful house. I just don't feel like it's royal. It's not a royal palace. It's a country estate. It's not a royal palace. So I do kind of want to build the Vandenbergs an actual, fairy tale palace. I do, somewhere in the depths of my store content, have the castle kit that came out 4 billion years ago. So there's stuff that we could do there. We could build a proper castle. Now moving on to the swimming pool. Like, it's cool. How do you do a quaint swimming pool? Maybe I should, do a bit of a search on YouTube and kind of work it out, because it just always ends up looking a bit tropical, a bit modern even. It just, like, as much as I like it, it just doesn't seem to fit in. I'm also struggling with the pool building, getting that convex and stuff. Yeah, how do we do a quaint country swimming pool that's not too modern? You know, I mean, I say I don't want it too modern, and then I go put in the bar because again, they're rich. They're very, very wealthy. So this is like their outdoor entertaining area. And so I'm kind of going a little bit nuts. I do love to recolor a swimming pool. It's something I find really satisfying. I don't know why. Don't ask me to explain it. See, the color is so pretty. It just has nothing to do with the house. It doesn't fit in with the house itself. So maybe that's something I need to kind of think about. I do like that mosaic down the bottom though. That's quite nice. Turns out you cannot place those lights on the curved walls, but that's fine. Let's find these pavers that came with, did I end up using those? I think so. I can't remember. I can't actually see which one I've used. The pavers that came with World Adventures, I keep using over and over and over again, and I keep just kind of recoloring them because I think the shape of the stones is really lovely. Like it looks like real, like it's kind of the most realistic stone shape. So you just recolor them over and over into, you know, whatever sort of gradient you want, and it turns out really lovely. Now that I'm watching this back, what I really should have done is gone into the debug menu because there's a heck of a lot more landscaping rocks in there. And if I had turned the move objects cheat on, I would have had a much easier time placing them. Hindsight is, you know, 2020. These are predominantly from the Island Paradise pack. So actually, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I've seen some videos, particularly from the Sims 4 builds, where they get their swimming pools to look like ponds. I should kind of watch some more of those and figure out how they do it and see if we can recreate how they do it in The Sims 3. I'm pretty sure what they do is they build the pool and then they place all these landscaping rocks along the bottom and the sides of the pool to kind of cover the actual wall, so then you can still swim in it, but it actually looks like a stone pond. That would, locking that away in my brain for a future reference, because I think there's the answer to the conundrum. We also, I'm putting some, I had move objects on. Okay, yeah, no, I should have just gone debug. Anyway, so we put in the trampoline. We're just going to put in some fun stuff because once upon a time, you know, Sebastian and Francesca, they were children. I feel like they would entertain, you know, guests with children. I've put in that little golf thingy. I feel like Mr. Vandenberg, I'm completely blanking on his name right now. I feel like he would have a hit of golf. I also, though, now that I'm thinking about it, should have turned it around so they're hitting the golf balls out towards the lake. And, you know, Salisbury to any random people walking past. But I think at the moment it's set so that he hits it towards his own house, which is a bit dumb, frankly. Look how cool the maze looks in the background, though. Like, with that giant Pegasus statue. Not gonna lie, it does look cool. More terrain paints. I feel like I'm getting better at it. Am I great at it? No. But it's a work in progress. So I've made this kind of a patio and just placed this. I'm not sold on the sunflowers. Again, too uniform. They're all a bit kind of same. There's a whole bunch that are facing the wrong direction. Oh, fixed it. Good work. Yeah, a bit same, bit uniform. That's okay. And then for the furniture out here, I'm using the outdoor living stuff. I love the outdoor living stuff. I would love to one day, and I don't know why I've never done it. I have all these ideas that I just never follow through on. Story of my life, once again. I'd like to build a really impressive outdoor kitchen space that's kind of layered, and there's, you know, decking and there's spas and stuff like that, using all of the outdoor living stuff, because it is really cool. Like the kitchen, the outdoor kitchen, the barbecue and the oven and the counters and stuff are really, really cool with the brick and the colors and stuff. I like it a lot. And now that I'm looking at it, why did I not recolor that umbrella that I put over the table? I love the umbrella. You've got the creator style tool, Jess. Like, what are you doing? At least, you know, have it kind of match in with the house a little bit better. I do enjoy that umbrella, not gonna lie. So pretty much everything that we're putting out here is from the outdoor living pack. And I love these lights that that look like branches on the ground. They're really cute. I wish we could, like, we've got the twigs and sticks lamp, which I use a lot because I love it. I think what I'm looking for is there is an item from the store that's a big outdoor string of lights. It's massive. And I think the last time I had to kind of, you know, reinstall everything, I think I didn't download everything that I actually had from the store. I'm pretty sure it comes from that Bohemian Garden pack. So before I jump back into the game, I am going to go check on that, because that would have been really cool out here. You know, turn it around so they hit it out towards... Oh, Jess, you're crap. Same gate. See, it seems kind of unfinished. It just needs some like trim and stuff. But for now, that is the outdoors complete. We are going to obviously make some modifications, but the next few videos we're going to go inside and start actually properly furnishing it. I might have a quick look at the Sims themselves and see their tastes and stuff like that. But I hope you enjoyed this. There's still so much more to do, and then I want to do some more playing. I'm full of ideas. I just need the time to actually sit down and make the videos. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a comment. Tell me how crap I am. I don't mind. But yeah, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.